Hey there pedal enthusiasts, I'm Robert and welcome back to Tone Chase Basement. I've got a real treat for you today as we dive into the world of hot-rodded Marshall tones. We're comparing 4 boutique Marshall-in-a-box pedals against each other today. But before we dive into the shootout, let's take a trip down memory lane and explore the history of these legendary Marshall sounds. In the 70s and 80s, guitarists like Eddie Van Halen, Randy Rhoads, Slash, Mick Mars and countless others pushed their amps to the limits, hot-rodding them for more gain, sustain and that unmistakable rock and roll bite. These tones became iconic, shaping the sound of this whole era for bands such as Guns N' Roses, Van Halen, Billy Idol, Mötley Crüe and etc. But what really helped the guitarists capture those blistering tones in a more compact form? Well, the birth of Marshall-in-a-box pedals, that's what. The quest to capture these legendary sizzling Marshall tones led to a complete new tone chase movement between guitarists and for the development of the perfect Marshall-in-a-box sound. One of the early pioneers in this realm was the Marshall Governor, which allowed guitarists to recreate this iconic roar from a pedal format. There is actually a new ratio of it which does the job pretty well actually. But over the time, a slew of Marshall-in-a-box pedals came out, each offering its own take on the classic Marshall sound. And these pedals, especially the ones aiming to recreate those hot-rodded sounds, became a staple for guitarists who were looking to nail those high-gain tones. Let's now dive into today's contenders. These aren't just any ordinary stone boxes, they are really top quality boutique pedals which are designed to capture the essence of those legendary hot-rodded Marshall tones. So let's take a closer look at each one. The LPD 80 Plus aims to deliver a versatile hot-rodded Marshall sound with a built-in TS-like boost in it, which can take it to a whole new level. It has very intuitive controls, volume knob, the drive gain knob, EQ, air presence like knob, and of course the boost amount. And it has of course like a built-in 3-way gain stage or headroom stage in it, which can make this pedal very versatile. The LPD 87 Plus, which pays homage to the 80s hot-rodded Marshall tones, it's generally the same as the regular green 87, only that the clipping switch is brought down to a regular foot switch here, and it is made in a limited run, therefore the black color. There are 2 channels or modes here, the green, which is actually a cleaner but punchier sounding channel, and the red mode, which is the more saturated or distorted one. LPD is known for its meticulous craftsmanship and attention to the detail. It's built with high quality components. It has a rugged construction providing durability and reliability for the gigging musician. The Origin Effects Revival Drive Compact Hot Rod Edition. It's a long name. This pedal is a little different. It's designed to provide a more authentic amp-like experience in a pedal form. It's blessed with a wealth of controls and a wide range of EQ section. It promises to give you the full hot-rodded experience. It can also be connected directly into the power amp of your amp or into the audio interface or to an IR loader or whatever. It can cope in each situation very good. And this thing is built like a tank. It's indestructible. Well, if you held or heard about Origin Effects, then you know that their pedals are just top-notch quality. The Tsakalis Room 40, they are a relatively new brand from Greece. They are known for high boutique quality pedals, and this one combines the magic of Marshall sounds with a built-in boost circuit. It has a beautifully responsive EQ section, and this pedal promises to be a sonic powerhouse. It actually has 2 voicings in it. The first one is the classic Plexi voice, and the other one is the GCM 800 voicing, which we will be focusing in this video. Well, this pedal is also very elegant. Tsakalis is known to make some very eye-catching pedals, and I don't know, I just have a thing for black and gold design. So these pedals represent the cream of the crop in the world of hot-rodded Marshall-in-a-box pedals, so this shootout will be like a heavyweight bout among giants in the pedal world. Now let's dive into sound comparisons. We'll start with some light gain crunch tones first. Okay, moving along to some medium gain tones, let's find out how these pedals handle a bit more aggression. Okay, now prepare yourselves for some high gain mayhem. We're cranking these pedals to the max to see how they handle the most intense tones. So we've heard all these pedals roar in different gain stages, but which one excels where? Well, it's really difficult to tell because, you know, all these 4 pedals are kind of supposed to do the same sound and the same thing, but they still sound very different. They still have very different character and color to the sound. You know, each one excels in some situations. Well, in my opinion, the GHS80 Plus is a very well balanced Marshall in a box pedal. It doesn't really do a good low gainish Marshall tone, but it plays from the mid gain up to the high gain, and it really does an excellent job in that. The Room 40 is a very versatile Marshall in a box pedal. It does really good authentic Marshall sounds from low gain to mid gain, but it doesn't really excel in the high gain tight tones as much as some others. The LPD Eighty7 is a very authentic GCM 800 sounding pedal, and when you play through it, you just feel that amp-likeness and that authentic 80s tone, and it really does a good job from the low gain and to the high gain as well. The Revival Drive is also a well-balanced pedal, and it did a really good job from low gain, mid gain and high gain tones as well. And when you play through it, you just feel that kindness in this monstrous sounding pedal, and it's really good. Ultimately, the winner depends on your individual needs and tonal preferences, so explore these pedals, experiment with settings, and take the one that will take your tone to the next level. And please leave a comment below which one you like the best. Well, that's it for today's pedal shootout. I hope you enjoyed chasing some hot-rodded Marshall tones with me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you will get notified and never miss out on a new tone chasing adventure. Thanks for joining me here at Tone Chase Basement, and remember, the perfect tone is always just within reach.